Welcome to AER Int channel, and welcome back to sheet metal course. In this video, we're going to look at crossbreaks. These are quite a specialized feature and quite simple in Solidworks, so it'll just be a short video. But basically, a crossbreak is a slide band that's added to a flat sheet to give it more strength and make it more rigid. Often this is the form of two overlapping bands that make an X shape like this. And this just makes the parts slightly stronger, so we can use lighter, thinner, cheaper material. And we've probably seen it on things like ventilation ducts. To add a crossbreak in Solidworks is very easy. Let's just open our part and delete all of the features apart from the base flange. Then we can just click crossbreak and select the face where we want to add the break. And we'll see that these two yellow preview lines appear, and this represents the band in the crossbreak. Now, one thing to know about the crossbreak feature, it doesn't actually change the geometry of the model at all, so it doesn't make any bends or any changes to the physical model. So if I press OK to add this, the only thing that's added are these two lines on the surface. These represent the crossbreak, but they don't actually bend anything in the model. They're just here for the 2D drawing, so we can see where the crossbreak should be added when physically making the part in real life. If we now edit the crossbreak, we can adjust the break radius and the break angle, and also the direction. But we'll see as we change these, nothing changes in the preview. This doesn't actually change in the model, it will only show up on the bend nodes in the 2D drawing. To demonstrate this a bit more clearly, I'm gonna make a very quick drawing from this part. You don't have to follow along with this part. So I'm going to go to File, Make Drawing from Part. I'm just gonna select a standard sheet size. And then I'm just gonna drag in that flat pattern. And we see here we've got these lines that indicate where the crossbreak is. And we've got this bend node that indicates the direction, the angle, and also the radius. So if we change those options in the crossbreak feature in the model, it will change the bend node here. Now if I go back to the part, one final thing to show us, one of the most common types of crossbreak is this X shape. But we can actually edit these lines if we need to, and we can make a custom shape. To do this, edit the crossbreak feature, and then click here where it says Edit Cross Profile. When we do this, we'll get this pop-up that says the sketch is valid. We can move that window out of the way. So now we can adjust this sketch if we want. We might need to delete some of the relations in order to drag the lines around, but we could do something like this. You see, it says the sketch is still valid. One thing to note is that the ends of these lines always have to touch the outer edges of the face. If I move this point in, you see, we get a different message up here. It says one of the endpoints of the crossbreak sketch is not on the face's edges. So all we have to do is drag it back to the edge, and then it should say that the profile sketch is valid again. And then we can click Finish. To show us again, if one of the endpoints isn't on the edge, then we won't be able to click Finish here. So it won't really let us make a mistake with that here. So that's crossbreaks, quite a simple feature. To quickly recap, crossbreaks are used to make a part more rigid, and in Solidworks they are added just by clicking crossbreak, and then selecting the face, and then adjusting the parameters. We can also change the profile of the break if we need to. In Solidworks, adding a crossbreak doesn't actually change the geometry of our model, so it makes no changes to the 3D model. It just gives us a visual representation of where that crossbreaks will be added during the manufacturing. In the next video, we're going to look at swept flanges, which are sort of similar to a miter flange. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you like. I hope it can be a little helpful and useful.